That'll get your attention, right? That crack of thunder in Paulsboro, New Jersey. Yesterday, we had a powerful, severe storm, in fact, quite a few of them that moved over to the northeast. This after blasting the Ohio Valley yesterday. Look at the amount of rain coming down. And then check this out. We had another flash flood emergency in our country, this one in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And again, it was overnight. Those are always the toughest because it is late, it is dark. Look at that. They had power outages. Flooding affected thousands in Cumberland County after thunderstorms rolled through that area. We had reports of law enforcement reporting a number of water rescues in 4 to 5 inches of rain that was reported. So this, by the way, was the 8th flash flood emergency for the month of June across our country for this year. Before we hone in on today's storm threat, let's focus and show you what happened just yesterday. Again, we have had an upgrade, which we'll go over in just a moment, for the flash flood threat. It's a level 3 out of 4 and includes D.C. and Baltimore. Now, notice as these storms move through portions of the Northeast just yesterday, coming in with hail reports, wind reports, and also tornado reports. Lots of lightning in the mix as well. We go on into portions of Pennsylvania where we had that flash flood emergency. No surprise, because look at the amount of rain that fell within the highlighted area for this flash flood emergency. Widespread 3 to 5 inches of rain, locally perhaps up to 8 in some spots. You've got some orographic lift, a lot coming out of these storms, and this included Lancaster and to the north there, where, by the way, with 3.62 inches of rain, makes it their 10th wettest day on record and overall the 5th wettest June day going back to 1999. Then we also had not only that, but these storms that came through also gave us a tornado, and we see the live radar this morning, some of it moving off the eastern seaboard over portions of Long Island into portions of Rhode Island that this morning. Maybe hear some thunder here. Here's the level 3 threat that we just talked about, an upgrade this morning. I was going over this with meteorologist Stephen McLeod behind the scenes this morning when we were getting ready to get going at 5 a.m. and we saw this upgrade. No surprise, because we had a lot of rain come through yesterday, and then heavy rainfall today could lead to flash flooding. It does include Baltimore and D.C. But what you want to notice, that wide area, level 2, goes along a good stretch of the I-95 corridor from portions of, say, the Hudson Valley in New York through New Jersey, back over into portions of Virginia, and even into North Carolina. Now, as far as the alerts that we've been watching, we have the flood alerts that are in place. We have a flood watch that begins this afternoon, takes us through the evening hours. It does include Trenton and Philadelphia, so Trenton, New Jersey, all the way to Baltimore and D.C., and that, of course, is where we have that level 3 flash flood threat. To the south there, over in Delaware, by the way, we even had a tornado yesterday. On average, they averaged 0 in this month. It was a minor one, but it did some damage there. The rain's still to come, and this is going to be through early tomorrow morning. Could be heavy in some spots. And notice, especially where you've got some orographic lift, you're going to be dealing with easily 2 inches of rain. Isolated, maybe up to 3 inches of rain through early tomorrow morning, which is why the flash flood threat is there. When you step out the door this morning, it's humid. It's hot, and those muggy conditions, all that column of air right above where we stand, we've got a lot of moisture to squeeze out. So notice, here comes the front like a squeegee. That's basically going to squeeze out all of the moisture and just wring it out over the I-95 corridor all the way up from New England into the mid-Atlantic. By the time we get into late tomorrow morning, it's a different air mass, a little drier, and it'll feel better. We could also see some very strong winds with the storms that come through today, especially from New York to Philadelphia, D.C., and Baltimore. We have a level 2 out of 5 threat. The level 1 extends all the way up into New England and again back into the Gulf Coast states. Never let your guard down, even with level 1, though. Storm energy is in place. The dew points are way up there, as we just talked about. Here comes the front to squeeze it out, and the damaging wind threat is also there with a level 2 out of 5. So bring in any outdoor patio furniture or even the trash if it's trash day today.